Hi everyone, I'm Roger Haskett. We're here at Build Resilience Now, positive strategies for our troubled times. It's March 13th, Friday the 13th, in 2020. So we've had a crazy week. This is the week that we've declared a pandemic. It's spreading quite quickly through the northern hemisphere, and numbers are coming out that are starting to, sort of shake the world up. Numbers that we can sort of start expecting to see moving forward. So what are we going to talk about today? I want to talk about Fight to Be Positive, and I want to talk about what Spain and Italy are doing in particular that I've heard about today that makes me feel so happy and is a great example of them building resilience in their community. So what they're doing is streets that are empty are filling with song. And what is happening are people that are in lockdown in their houses are singing out sort of, through their windows and all joining together in song. So imagine that. Imagine if you were on that street and hearing all of this music coming out of all of these houses, like all of this song, like a unified song coming out of all of these houses where people, you're not really seeing people. Like, to me, that's community, and that's fighting to be positive. And that's using music, which is one of the things that I love to use, that the world loves to use as a way of pulling ourselves out of darkness and pushing ourselves into the brightness. So one of the things that I do on a daily, weekly basis is that when I'm feeling really low, when things are hard and things, or actually when I'm feeling really happy, so it works either way, but when I'm feeling really low, I'll find is I'll put on some music and I'll turn it up and I'll start to sing along. If it's dancing music, I'll get up in my office and dance. I'm not a great dancer, but I try not to let that stop me. Like, dancing isn't about being great. Dancing is about expressing things. At least, I keep that in my mind when I try to make sure that I'm not judging myself, right? We do a lot of judging of ourselves, right? We judge ourselves first, usually before anyone else judges us, which is what we talk about in the Me You Want to Be. And how to get out of those zones, how to get out of those judgment zones that you put on yourself as well as that you let other people put on you. So back to Fight to Be Positive in music. So I love using music. And so I love the fact that Italy and Spain are using music to unify and create community. Just yesterday, we were talking about how social support is so important for our species. We are a social species and we are a herd species, which means social support is massively valuable and important to us through all sorts of situations. We also talked this week about Rilke's poem, which was in Jojo Rabbit. Go see that movie and listen. And this poem is amazing. It goes like this. I have it on my wall. Let everything happen to you. Beauty and terror just keep going. No feeling is final. And we are talking about how no feeling is final puts power into our life. So that when we're in our worst moments or in our best moments, we can realize that right now, what we're experiencing right now is not going to stay. It is only temporary. The highs, the lows, they're temporary. This gives us power. This gives us power when we are needing to build resilience because it allows us to recognize that what we're feeling right now is not the end of the game. It's not the total story. It's not all of it. It's not the whole ball of wax. It's only a little bit of it. It's only a small sliver that you're experiencing right now. That, I believe, is massively important for us to recognize and put in our brains to give us the power to build resilience now. I'm Roger Haskett. We're talking about building resilience now. I'd love you, please, to subscribe to this channel. The reason I'm talking about this, I usually get paid to do this, right? Like, I usually go around and get paid. But this is one of the things that I believe I'm doing to reach out into the world and offer value when value is needed. So please subscribe and encourage other people. If you find this valuable, please share it with other people. It's my hope that millions of people will have the ability to build resilience now through tuning into these type of channels, mine or other people's. I'm Roger Haskett. We're talking Build Resilience Now, positive strategies for our troubled times, and please subscribe. And I guess I have a question for you. What are your strategies? Like, what's your, let's be more specific. Like, what do you do to fight to be positive? When you're low and down and in the dumps, How do you climb out? How do you get out of that spot? What do you do to fight to be positive? I'd love to hear. Put it in the comments. Let's start some engagement going. That would be amazing. I'll talk to you later.